In this video, I'm going to talk about logging and debugging. So on the main page, if you go to either device finder or data collector, or you can also click on this help here and click on data collector or device finder, it will take you to a certain page. So I'm going to click on device finder. And here I'm going to click on error logs. And basically, the devices would appear here if they respond to L2 or L3 pings, but did not respond to SNMP requests. The second one is result logs. So the devices that are discovered would appear here, as well as some technical information, more like SNMP information. As you can see, we have some SNMP info plus the associated device type, and the IP address. Then we have incomplete logs, and sometimes we cannot find the specific device, and the device is discovered as a generic device, and we don't understand the device. As a result, we cannot connect to it. So what you can do is you can share the output or submit a ticket related to this table that you see, and we will make sure that the next time the device will be discovered correctly, and we fix this issue for you. So second to last is job queue, and if you have any tasks regarding device finder, then if the task is running, the task would appear here, and if the task is done, then this table would be empty again. So if I run device finder now, before outputting the result, I'm going to see the queue in here, and after getting the result, the queue will be removed. And the last one is debugging. Sometimes the devices cannot be found for whatever reason, and you can troubleshoot and debug on this page. Here we have some syslog info, basically severity level, and we see the message, we see the timestamp, and so on. For example, these two are informational, and this is the starting of scan. This is the device finder, and this is the ending of our scan. But at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can turn on debugging for both device finder and data collector. So I'm going to head over to data collector, and we have something very similar here. We have error logs here, and if there is any error, it would appear on this page. On the result logs page, we see that if we collected data successfully using our plannings and tasks, then the devices would appear here. The devices that we ran some plannings for. We have also the job queue, is if you're running your plans or plannings before getting the full results, the job would be in this queue. And we have also debugging, which is the same idea. And now I'm going to show you how you can actually turn on debugging, because normally the debugging is turned off and you have to turn it on. So we are in the Docker compose file. This is the override file, and the only thing you need to do is add these three lines: warehouse debug, scraper debug, and scanner debug, and you set these to true. So debugging is still not enabled. You have to shut down the container and bring it up one more time. So here I'm going to say docker compose, or rather I have two scripts here: bash down shell and bash up shell. So it's going to remove the container and add it one more time, but before adding it, it would pull the latest image from the repository. So I'm going to pause the video and come back. The container is working again. So from here, I'm going to say docker ps, and I'm going to get the ID of our maybe scanner. We can also do the same thing with scraper, basically anything you want to debug. I'm going to get the ID for the scanner service, and from here say docker logs with the F flag and paste it here. So right now I am trying to get the logs for our scanner device finder. We can also do the same thing with scraper or data collector. And from here, from the CLI, you can see anything possible regarding debugging. So it is pretty much low level. If you want to really get into it, you're going to use this option. So that was it for this video. I will see you in the next one.